In the city of Veridian, a place where stone and obsidian stand silent witness to the ages, one story is spoken of more than all others. Let me tell you the tale of Elaria, a half-elf stone domain cleric, whose life was marked by the currents of the Obsidian River, a river that, with each of its tides, turned citizens to stone. Elaria was a healer, her hands guided by the whispers of ancient hymns and the gentle caress of light. But her ancestry bore a heavy curse, rooted deep in the heart of the very river that plagued her people. Her line spoke of a pact, a sinister agreement between her ancestor and the spirit of the river, a dark promise that had chained her bloodline to an eternal struggle. "I can still feel the river's pull in my heart," Elaria mused to herself, gazing into the shimmering black water. "Its song is beautiful and cruel all at once." Such were the thoughts that haunted her, as she clung to scraps of hope hidden within forbidden melodies, desperate to stall the river's relentless reach. Elaria's journey began when she resolved to change her fate and that of her kin. She sought the sacred tomb of echoes, nestled in the stone woods that bordered Veridian. Here, reverberations of ancient chants guided her steps. The forest hummed with a resonance eerily similar to the river's song. It was here that she unearthed the harrowing truth. Her ancestor, Thaloran, had indeed struck a bargain with the Obsidian River's spirit, a spirit now interwoven with the river's heart, forever cursed to preside over Veridian's slow petrification. The revelation came as a bittersweet relief, clarifying at last the whispers that had long tormented her, a burden carried from generations past, now resting solely on her shoulders. "I will not let his sins carve my destiny from stone," she resolved, stepping deeper into the forest's echoing embrace. Thaloran's whisper echoed in her mind, a spectral plea seeking release. To silence this spirit would break the curse that had calcified her people's fate, but it would also mean severing the soul of her ancestor, condemning him to oblivion. The weight of her ancestor's spirit sought redemption, a chance to guide her, yet its presence added shadows to her resolve. When Elaria returned, the full moon bathed the river in a spectral glow. She knew that to free Veridian, she must meet with the river's spirit, Thaloran himself. In the heart of Veridian, beside the singing tide, her destiny unfolded in the moonlit chill. She stood at the riverbank, invoking chants woven from her soul's fiber, willing her ancestors' essence to materialize. A silence followed, deep as the river itself, before the water rippled and Thaloran appeared, a visage of stone and sorrow. His eyes were soft, pleading yet weary. "Elaria, my kin," he spoke, his voice a weathered verse. "I sought power to protect, yet cursed our line. Now, the river holds me as it holds you." His plea for aid was a dirge, seeking either her sacrifice to hold the chorus of petrification at bay, or the mercy of a final release. In that moment, the air was still. Even the river seemed to pause, waiting for Elaria's choice. Her heart ached under the burden of an endless legacy. "I understand now," she whispered, clutching the river's edge with trembling resolve. "To end the cycle, I must sever what we began." With a melody as complex and unprecedented as a flowing river, Elaria sang, a song birthed anew from the hymns of her ancestors. The river swirled, a storm of voices rising to meet her own. Each note she sang was a gentle chisel against the stone walls of their pact. When dawn broke, the Obsidian River glistened under the first light, its curse finally lifted. But Elaria, now forming a new legend, stood no longer the same. She became the guardian of Veridian, embodied in stone, not a sentinel bound by fate, but a figure forged from her resolute heart, a tale spun from choice, sacrifice, and redemption. What would you have done in her place? Share your thoughts below and suggest the next tale that might be told by firelight. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video to keep the stories flowing like the currents of Veridian.